I love walking around through my daily life and just looking for opportunities to provide a service and to make a little money. So recently I bought a truck. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. It's a 2019 Dodge Ram 1500 crew cab. These things, I've been watching them for about 3 years. $30,000 trucks. So I was really kind of just waiting to have to spend that much money, but time was right, I guess, and the rental car companies were really hurting. So I actually bought this car from Enterprise Car Sales, and it was $8,000 under book value on this truck, which is a phenomenal deal. So I went and picked it up, drove to Charleston. But now, let's talk about this business idea. So what I like to do is look for simple businesses where you could easily charge $100 an hour to do something. And when I bought this truck, I'm gonna show you right here if you're watching the video. When I bought this truck, it didn't have a hitch receiver. So I was, I'm gonna want to definitely be able to haul a trailer. So I called up the dealer, and I called the local Dodge dealer, and I said, hey, how much money to install a receiver hitch, a hitch receiver on my 2019 Ram 1500? And they said, yeah, just wait a second. And they calculated, oh, it'd be $553. I'm like, whoa, $550. That's like 3% of the value of the truck. So I said, forget that. I called the local place, right? This local hitch and trailer dealer. And he's like, yeah, we could do that. It's going to be $335, but we don't have an appointment available till next Friday. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go, as I always do, I go on YouTube and I'm like, how to install a hitch on a Ram 1500. Boom, first video pops up. It says, hey, buy this $53 part on Amazon. It'll come in. It's 3 bolts. You put a bolt here. You fish in. If you're watching the video, let's see here, I'll show you. This post right here comes on the truck, and this thing just basically goes up onto it. You put a bolt here, bolt up here, you're done. So I ordered this thing for $53, and in 15 minutes, I installed the hitch on this truck. 15 minutes, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I used a wrench and a socket set, and I was done. And now, so I ordered this as well for, I think this one was like $29.99 on Amazon. They're both the Kurt brand, and here we have a business. So if you don't know anything about the trucks because you live in the city or whatever, I mean, I lived in Boston for 8 years, and maybe 1 out of every 10 trucks on the road is 1 out of every 10 vehicles on the road is a truck. But in Athens, Georgia, where I live, 80% of the vehicles on the road are a truck. The Ford F-150 is the most popular truck in America. It's the most popular vehicle in America. They sell over 300,000 F-150s every single year. The second most popular vehicle on the road is the Ram. It was the Dodge Ram for a while. The last couple of years, it's only been the Ram. That's the second most popular truck in America, or vehicle that's sold in America. So the top 2 vehicles sold in America, most popular, are trucks. A lot of them are sold without hitches. A lot of people pay the dealer the $550 to install the hitch, but there's a really high percentage of people that want to do this stuff and end up going to the dealer or end up going to the hitch dealer and paying $300, $500 to get this done. I think if you built a website, hitch installations, I actually Googled hitch installations, and the only thing that came up were trailer sales locations. Trailer sales, trailer sales, trailer sales. U-Haul dealer, they install the hitch as well. So what I would do is I'd focus on the F-150 and the Ram. I would learn how to do it quickly, and then I would make a website around the keywords hitch installation only. And yes, this is not going to be a multi-million-dollar business, but you could very easily do 2 or 3 hitch installs a weekend, walk away with $1,000 profit a week. So you're looking at $50 worth of materials and $350 you can charge. If you go to people's houses, maybe you can even charge $400. 15 minutes, 30 minutes each, you're making several $100s an hour to do this stuff. So yes, it's small business. Yes, it's simple. Yes, it's sweaty. But in my opinion, a huge opportunity to start a business here. So the first thing I would do is I'd make a website, Classic City Hitch, whatever you want to call it. That what I installed is actually called a receiver that receives the hitch. The hitch is the little thing I was holding with the ball on it. So you got to install the receiver. So I'd go around those keywords, build a website, build some pictures, put some videos on YouTube with my local town, get a Google My Business location. That's the most important thing. Classic City Hitch Sales or hitch installations, whatever you want to call your business. Get a website up. Then it's about going and finding some customers. So I'm no genius, but what I would do is I would look for trucks that didn't have hitches on them. So downtown Athens, Georgia, there's probably 900 parking spaces around downtown. I'd get some flyers made on U-printing for about 50 bucks. I would go around downtown looking for trucks that didn't have hitches. Go for a walk, maybe even take your dog for a walk. And every time you see a truck that doesn't have a hitch, put a flyer under the windshield wiper. So you're gonna just, if you went to downtown Athens, Georgia right now, you would see at least 20 Rams, and you'd probably see 40 F-150s out of those 900 parking spots. Any of them that didn't have a receiver on it, I would slip a flyer under the window that said Classic City Hitch Installation, and I would move on. So what I would do is I would go to high density parking areas in the city center near me, and I would slide flyers under the doors, under the car windshields of these vehicles. And I think between that, a Craigslist post saying that you install hitches, go to the dealers and give a couple cards out and see if they'll recommend you, but they probably won't because they do that service. But yeah, seems very simple. You can do some guerrilla marketing, you can do some cheap marketing. You need very few tools to do this stuff, and you're in business. So go out there and give it a shot.